How to prevent or mitigate TDOS attacks on police emergency number. First, let us understand how the voice calls reach the police operator. 1. Traditional, analog phones and digital phones are still in use today. When they dial 999 or 911, the call reaches the public switched telephone network, or PSTN, before being routed to the local police operator. 2. Cellular phones and smartphones are very popular today. The emergency calls from the mobile phones are sent to the nearby cell tower, which then connect to the mobile switching center, or MSC. After that, it is transferred to the PSTN switch, before arriving at the police contact center. 3. In the recent years, Voice over IP or VoIP phones are gaining popularity. This internet-based packet switching technology also supports data and video at the same time. The emergency voice calls have to be connected to the PSTN via the VoIP service provider. Because of this interconnectivity between PSTN, cellular, and VoIP technologies, TDOS attacks have become a real and present threat to emergency contact centers. Let's see how TDOS attacks can be mitigated. 1. Drop all fake calls before reaching the police operator. Check if the caller ID from VoIP call matches the registered user. Check if the international mobile subscriber identity, or IMSI number, matches the customer details in the database. 2. Drop calls with no caller IDs. This may include calls from cell phones with no SIM card. Internet calls made from apps, like Skype, using free accounts. SOS buttons from cars, or other gadgets. In some countries, emergency calls with no caller IDs are accepted, because of an existing policy, or the lack thereof. It is good to have a clear policy to block calls from dubious sources, during the time of TDOS attack. 3. Divert calls made from bots for a simple test. For example, if more than 10 calls are received within 1 or 2 minutes from a registered subscriber, the system should divert subsequent calls for capture test. The aim of the capture test is to tell computers and humans apart. A capture test for voice calls could be something like this. Press 9, 8, for operator. Press 2, 4, for operator. The system will randomly dictate the test numbers. When a genuine caller passes the test, he will get connected to the operator, despite the system is being overwhelmed with hundreds of incoming malicious calls. In the next video, we will discuss the importance of caller ID and caller location for the first responders. Thank you for your time.